Hello and welcome to Bad at Board Games. My name is Brad Lake and I'm bad at board games, so you don't have to be. Today we're going to be talking about unconscious mind, or is it unconsciously trying to steal your money? It's a Euro game. They say it's a midweight Euro game. I'm not so sure about that. So what do you think about this? It's all the hype. It's has been number one on the Hotness. Everybody is talking about this. It's all over all the channels. It's from Fantasia Games, the same company that brought you Endless Winter. But just because they brought you one good game, does that mean they brought you a second good game? This is their second game. So color me skeptical. Let's take a look at why I might or might not back Unconscious Mind. Stick it in and we'll find out. So getting right to the page, we have Unconscious Mind and we have your typical back for $1. And if you're interested in it, start here, just back for $1. You're in, you'll be able to buy it. You know, if they close the date, you get sick, something, you'll be able to still access the pledge manager later. The threats of it, it might be more expensive, well, like 10%. So you're looking at $10, but you're not committed to your, $100 and some pledge, depending on what you decide to do. It is a good looking game. The art by Yoma did a fantastic job. When you look at this, the dreamscapes, Freud, if you don't know anything about the theme, this is Freud when he was coming into his own and they started creating like a Wednesday therapy group and, with other psychologists at the time, trying to get better and write papers. And you're basically trying to write papers and become more well-known, become the best well-known so that you can be the best, better than Freud, psychologist, therapist out there. So what are we getting? We've got 1 to 4 players, 60 minutes, 12 plus. This is not a 12 plus game. I've watched this played. So there's not a 12-year-old that I know of that is going to be playing this game. So just be aware of that. It is not, I'm not seeing it as being that lightweight. So we have a few different pledges that you can go through. And I'll be going over that and I'll stick around to the end. I'll do my value rating at the end. I break all this down and is it worth your money or not? We got Quackalope, Rado. And you ever wonder if anybody ever puts up a bad review on Kickstarter? I actually, I can't say I did, but you can go check out my Age of Comics. It was really nice. It were really nice. You could check out I didn't flame it, but at the same time, didn't meet the high expectations I had. But Toph liked it, so check out that link so you can see how we do things here. Thinker Themer, they've got everybody that's anybody in this Kickstarter. So, also watch Board Game Co.'s version of it. Got some cool upgraded meeples. We'll have to see if these come in the base game. They're definitely marketing you. You can do a watch it played. Quackalope also has a watch it played. That was the one I found the most interesting, I think. Trying to give me an idea of if I was really interested in this or not. And we're still not getting to what's in the box. Here we go. Well, that's the deluxe edition. Is the deluxe edition okay? I kind of just want to see what the base is. Let's see. Is the base choose the pledges? Okay, so this is what you're getting for the base pledge. So they're calling that the deluxe edition, which is awesome. You get a few upgraded bits, but this probably means this is going to come to Kickstarter this way as well. And free associated modules, art print packs. So you're going to get a meeting board. This is kind of where you're building building up your tableau with the meeting board. You've got these chits on this, and you're going to place your little speech bubbles or your thought bubbles on these pieces. You can see here where they kind of have You can flip your bubble left or right or up and down, be able to pick one of these. This is kind of you're supposed to be your worker placement area, but from what I've seen is you've got so many options here. It doesn't really, it's not blocking off worker placement. So it's almost like action selection. So somebody might take something and annoy you a little bit, but you're almost always going to be able to get what you want here. So, kind of takes some of the tightness out of a game when they do that. And then there's another over here on the right, the one board. So you're in a different phase of the game. You're playing up at the top, and then this insight dial, you're getting abilities and for your thoughts, and the further out you are on that wheel and the more thoughts that you have, it allows you to do more things. So that's kind of your like own personal rondel. You're not fighting for that. And then we've got client tiles, and these are the people that you're trying to help. And there's different levels. There's going to be easier ones and harder ones. Harder ones are going to be more game scoring ending, but it's going to take longer to get those. And then there's clients that allow you to kind of like in-game bonuses that will help you build up faster. So sounds like it's one of those. Get some of the simpler clients to unlock some powers in the direction you're trying to go, and then go for some of the victory point items at the end. And then you've got your 4 player boards, and this is its own little game. If you see over here as I point to the screen, you can't see my finger on the screen. If you see here, you've got, it's kind of hard to see on the screen. It almost looks like locks, but I don't think that's what the image is. But you're going to go around in this circle. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you go over to the left, and there's a dot, and then you come back up. So you're doing this, and wherever you land, you've got your rows. You've got 3 rows there, and the meeting board, which is up here, those chits go down on your player board. So wherever you land, you're able to get bonuses based on that row. So that's kind of the game that you're playing there. And when we come down here, you got your goal tiles for the like end of game everybody. And then don't remember what the treaty tiles are, but these 60 technique tiles, these are the ones that go from this board here at the meeting room down to your player board. And then we've got some nice looking meeples. This is, so for deluxe, I like printed on meeples. I think those meeples look pretty good. And then I wonder if those are going to be little plastic ink pots. That's going to be kind of cool. I like that. I like the glass ones you can get from, third party vendors and things. So that's kind of cool. Coffee makes the world go round. So any game that has coffee in it, that's a plus. These are your insight tokens. I always call them thoughts. So these are the ones that are going to go up here on your 4 insight dials. You're going to have one. Everybody gets one. So it's kind of your own game that you're working on. Nobody's going to be able to block your insights. Treatment markers. These are your meeple. These are your worker placement. These thought idea tokens here. And then you've got more cards. You've got clients, advanced clients. Those are the 2 different levels of clients I was talking about. You got manifest dream cards, latent dream cards, lots of cards. And then let's see, they're going to give us a tray, player components tray with lids. So you're going to be able to keep some of this stuff organized, and it's not going to just go everywhere. So is it worth getting? I don't know yet. I haven't made my decision. So we have the free association box. So what is that? Why is that? We are offering a box of modules promos to all backers of the game for free. We will reveal its contents progressively over the course of the top. So this is kind of your bonus thing, your reason to back now. You won't get this at retail. And right now they've got 2 illusion cards, 6 objective cards. So you're getting, let's see, 12, 24, 26 cards. You're going to get this little box of this thing. So don't, like, I got a, what was it? Combine EV, and oh, you got this extra pack and it's Kickstarter exclusive. And it was like shrink wrapped, a few cards and a few things. Like it wasn't that exciting to get. So looks great here. Just realize you're gonna get this little pack of cards, and it's not that much. So you've got some art prints, and that's 210 by 300 millimeters, and I need to do the conversion, so it's probably not that big. Being American, don't know a metric system. I'm sorry. So then we have an Unconscious Mind expansion. So this does not come with the deluxe version. And let's see, free association modules. That was, yeah, okay. So this is coming with the next pledge up, so $120. And then you're going to get the art pack. And then you're going to get this Nightmares expansion. And you got some cute meeples. Those are cute meeples. I don't think they're worth $30 more. Or do I? That's a good question. And then we've got some people don't like gorillas or the Beyonder thing or scary elephant or cockroach. So, and then we've got we got kind of Gandalf and a scary girl over here. So, and then we've got a scary clown. What else we got going on over here? We've got a rule book. Yeah. We got an expansion tray. We got 24 Madness tokens. So this is going to be their expansion. Digital soundtrack. I don't know if that'll be any good or not. That's definitely up for grabs. And then we've got Holo Dream cards. So they'll put some foil in it. And a neoprint mat. So are we getting that? We are not getting all that. So this stops at $120, stops here at the digital and Holofield. So everything from Holofield Dream of Cards up through that we just went through is what you're going to get for $120. And then id Light. So what is the difference in that? Maybe I should look at that. So you get the Unconscious Mind, you get the Nightmares expansion, you get a collector's box, which is this, free association modules, which was that little pack at the top. You get a playmat, and they've made a playmat. And what I understand with this large playmat because I am following it, they've turned it into a couple ones so that you don't have to have this big mat when you're only playing with less people. So they've turned it into like a top piece above the main area, and then another piece. So you can, I kind of like that. So you don't have to have this giant mat. It'll be a little bit smaller for storage, and you'll kind of go from there. So the collector's box, you get some meeples, plastic meeples. I kind of like the wooden ones myself. The resin with the corks, that's kind of cool. But I definitely like the printed on wooden meeples more than these. And then we get a small player mat. And then for $500, you can actually get one of your dreams illustrated on a card in the game forever. It'll go broad. So every game, if you're willing to spend $500 to have Yoma make your dream into a card, $500. Here you go. And these are painted by people that are so good. There's like, 0.1% of the people can paint like this in the world. So unless you're one of those people, your minis won't look like this. Your minis are going to look like that. And, however well you paint. But you know what that is. So let's see. We are already funded. Let's go through this. Let's see. What Kickstarter price. So these are going to go to retail. This is telling you it's going to retail. This is by the same company that made Endless Winter. It's not the same designer. So I kind of want to hit on that, and I may talk about that and put that at the beginning of this video. Here we are. So to the US is going to be 20%. So 20%. So that's how I started looking at this, is if you're buying a $100 game and it's $20, it's 20% the price of shipping You don't ever pay that typically when you buy it at retail. Like ever. You're not paying that much in shipping. And this is actually more than 20% for the base game because it's $70. Wow. That's a high percentage. They're really hitting you with the shipping. So they're hiding some of the costs in the shipping, I think. I do kind of firmly believe that. That's reduced shipping. All right. So the Super Ego, the most expensive shipping they have on here to North America, you're looking $22, $25. So that's where we're at with that. So let's go back and look at, make it pretty. It's so long. We've got all this right here. So what is the value of this? We've got $70 and you're going to get the deluxe edition, which to me looks like you're getting everything here and you're getting painted painted wooden meeples, which I think are awesome. And then you are, it's so hard to find things on this page. Yeah. So you get this. This looks nice. You get these nice little resin bottles. You get this nice wooden meeple. You get beautiful artwork from Yoma. It's very nice. $70 plus $20 in shipping. So you're at $90 game. So you're at almost $100 game. So keep waiting around. I'll tell you if I going to back this or not. But for $90 for this game, I'll probably say that for typical game of this style and everything that you've got, we're probably looking at like a 3.5. So, you are getting some upgraded components. I just got, well, I would say this is better than Skymines. So Skymines cost me $70, but you're paying $20 more. So it's still $90. I got to remember that. You got to include the shipping. This is a $90 game base. So yeah, I'll give it a 3.5. This is, I got Skymines. Skymines got delivered to me and I did pay, I think $10 shipping. So $80. And it's not this nice. So this is definitely a 3.5 to 4. I think the reason I want to give it a 3.5 is because you're paying $20 in shipping. So that's what I'm going to say. We're at 3.5 for this for $70, and the base pledge I think is definitely the best pledge in my opinion. So then we go into the Super Ego, and you're getting the Nightmares expansion, and you're getting the free association modules, which you're getting in the other one. But it's pretty much, and you get a digital soundtrack, which honestly, who cares about that? So you're getting this. You're getting 4 more meeples, and you're getting 16, 20, 25, 39 more cards. So they're just cards, and you're paying $20 more for 30 cards. So it's not quite $1 a card, but it's getting close. So I would say that's like it's around a 3. You're going to be another $20 on top of that. So you're at, and this is like $23 for shipping. So $113 for this. And I would say it's a 3. It's not great. I think an Eagle Griffin, if I was getting closer to this, I'd rather go potentially get a Lacerda game, but those are harder. And now you're at 125 or 155, and you're starting to push into that. Or you can go get Nemesis right now, but that's not a Euro game. It's on sale. I'll give this a 3. It's not bad. It's not great. I still would like to see it cheaper. This is going to come to retail. Endless Winter did. Endless Winter's about to hit retail. It's getting all over the place. And then we've got a $120 pledge. Gets us more stuff. You get the foil cards. You're going to get the neoprene mat. But so that's it. So for $30 more, you're getting a play mat, dream cards, the art print pack, which just doesn't matter. Not really. And then the digital soundtrack, which definitely doesn't matter. So I'm not going to give this a 3. This is definitely in that 2.5 range for for value. This, this game, this Euro kind of game, you're going to end up getting this for retail at around, they say $80 retail. So it's going to end up on sale and things like that. You're going to see this at like 70, 60 as time goes on. Within after 12 months, it's definitely going to come down when it does hit retail. So the Unconscious Mind Collector's Box, I like the wooden meeples way better than this. So I don't think that is worth it at all. I'd rather have just the painted ones. And the playmats, I like a playmat. I don't need theirs. So that's where I'm at. It doesn't look like it fits in the box. So I'm going to say that's a 2. So you got a 3.5 at $70 plus 20 shipping. You've got, is that a 3? I'm kind of being lenient to it. Yeah. For the $120 one. And that's rough. I almost want to give that a 2.5. I'm not really sure that's worth $120. And then for the all-in that they've got, or I'm sorry, $90. It's a 3 for $90 for the second pledge, the ego mode, and then I'm going to give it a 2 for this 120. It's not worth it. Now, something I want to make you aware, I may put this in the front. This is a publisher that's got one other game, Endless Winter, super hot right now. It's kind of why I think this is super hot right now. They're doing a great job marketing it. And as I've watched it, are Euro games for you? They're calling this a midweight Euro game. I don't think this is midweight. There's a lot going on. I'm not saying it's a hard game to play, which I know comes into the weight, but like when you watch, make sure you watch a playthrough. When you watch all the stuff that's out, there's a lot of moving parts, right? And that can be good and bad. You can enjoy that, but you're going to have to set all that stuff out. And so, I'm really coming to the realization I'm going to do a top 10, where are they for me? But, how often are you getting these tabled? You really do have to think about this. And, this is a Euro game. This is not going to be an easy one to put out and get ready and all the bits everywhere. And that will slow you down. That will take you longer to get to the table. So this is 60 to 120 minutes. It's probably going to be 120 minutes, which is a couple hours of your time to play this. And, at 3 at least, and 2, you're probably going to definitely be at 90 minutes. So what is that worth to you here? How often are you going to table it? This is going to come to retail. This company got Endless Winter retail. They're already talking about retail. Do you need to give them your money? Are you going to give them a loan right now so that they can do this? That's charity. You're getting something back for it, but you're giving them a free loan. So just realize that. I personally am not going to back this. I got sucked in. I was like, I really am interested in this, but I have come to the realization that like, I love heavy games. How often am I getting those heavy games to the table? I went through and ranked, like my most expensive games to now, and all the hard ones are, I'm paying more per play. And so at some point, how many heavy games am I going to have? And they're just sitting there like costing me $80 because I've only played it once. So per play, it was one experience for $80. That's not worth it to me. I want to push those down $20, $10. Anything below $10, I think I've well earned my money. I've got things that are below $5 now. I've got games I've spent $400 on that are below 10. So I'm pulling those out to the table a lot. So I'm starting to look at it that way from a value standpoint. How many times am I truly going to get this $90 base game to the table? You're going to have to get it to get to 10. You're going to have to get it to the table 10 times. So that's kind of where I'm starting to value things. And that's how I'm trying to look at them so that I can kind of understand. And unless your friends are giving you money for those games, it's still per play. You can have 4 people, but you paid $90 for this for you to play once. And if you play it twice, now it's $45 per turn. And then you're getting into this whole, you could have gone to the movies or you could have played a game. Then you're starting to get into that ballpark, but you got to play it a few times to get your money back for the experience that you're getting. Anyway, I hope this is helpful. I like doing these. And like I said, I'm not going to do them all, but if I find these on the Hotness, if I find them interesting and I'm really looking at it and I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do it, I'm going to sit here and record it and talk to you about it and let you know. But I'm not backing it, and I would like to know if you are. What do you think about this? I know we are continually getting sucked into all the FOMO, but what are we doing about it, and how are we managing it? Have a great night. Talk to you later. And no matter how you're playing, whether it's solo, with family, or friends, enjoy what you're bringing to the table. Bye.